Good afternoon, living through your vision. Happy Monday. How's everyone today? Thank you, and welcome to my channel. I was just wanting to. I had a whole bunch of things happen to me this morning, and it was just happening all at one time. And a lot of things tend to settle down once in my sanctuary, which 99.9999% of the time is my car. So please forgive the noise that you may be hearing in the background of me driving. I am on my way to work, and these are just some really bad tires that I have, and they make a lot of noise. So I haven't yet had the time to really get them replaced, and every time I get in my car I say I'm going to replace them, but I never do. But I'm going to eventually replace them. But please forgive the noise. I know that it could be somewhat of an annoyance to hear it, especially when somebody is doing a commentary. But this is where I'm very spontaneous, because I don't want to wait and say, okay, once I get settled down, and then I forget what it is that I want to say. So I have to do it at the spur of the moment when it actually hits me, because I want what comes from me to be organic, authentic, so that the energy can be felt with the rationale of what I'm actually speaking. So that's that spiel. But anyway, it's a beautiful day in Zamunda. Welcome. Happy Monday. I am so glad to be here. I'm grateful, I'm thankful, I'm humble for, this experience, this life experience, even in my interaction with you. And one of the things that I want people to say, and this is going to be a segment to promote healing, because I think a lot of times, I did a video yesterday about 3D, 4D thinking and different things of that nature, and the vast differences the thought process can make in your life. If we pick one and stick with it, you know what I'm saying? So I tend to now more think in a higher vibrational sense of understanding, which inadvertently makes you less angry. It really does because the level of understanding that comes with it just makes you realize that there's really no reason to be mad with anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll get it. One day you'll get it. You'll be like, three-dimensional thinking. Yes, it's every reason to be mad with everybody that does something stupid and outrageous and outlandish. It wouldn't be a part of the human experience if we didn't, go through that. But as you evolve, you realize, okay, you can be that way, but then you have choices to be this way as well. And which one brings you the greater peace? So that's what I'm going to promote in this video today, is this mindset, this state of mind, this concept, to promote more of a healing if we understand it from a deeper place from within ourselves. And the first thing I want to say is, if you can't lose something, that doesn't belong to you. So when in essence, even if we have children and different things of that nature, and we feel like we have a sense of ownership, or it's our right to, be a part of that process or what have you, even with that, you can't lose something that doesn't belong to you, right? And if it belongs to you, you won't lose it, right? So then you got to say, well, Patrice, what belongs to us and what doesn't belong to us, or what have you. And what I can honestly say in the response to that the only thing that belongs to you is you. That's it. It's your me, myself, and I. It's you. Because it's only you have control over. It's only you that you can maneuver and manage and have your own thinking process and deal with the consequences of those thoughts. It's only you. So, you can lose yourself to yourself if you are not careful about the decisions that you make, and have a sense of understanding of the consequences that comes along with those decisions. either before you make them or understand the consequence after you make them. But as far as anything and anybody, right? Anything and anybody else, you cannot lose something that wasn't yours to begin with or does not belong to you. So if you look at it from that perspective and that sense of understanding, you realize that each individual, even down to your children or the possession of your home, cars, whatever it is, if it belongs to you, you won't lose it. But the most important thing that really belongs to you is yourself. And everything pretty much comes back to you and who you are and your life experiences. Everything is revolved about you, the people that are in your life, the reflection of people that are surrounding you. They are there to assist you in the knowing and the understanding of yourself so that your soul can evolve. That's why, you hear a lot of people that, give us the tools and the understanding of what can support our existence in a much healthier way so that the soul can have a sense of longevity of the experience. And this is why they say nutrition and eating live, fruits and vegetables and stuff like that, because now you're facilitating the body energetically, vibrationally with the things that it needs to raise its vibration so that the soul is more apt to stay in the body because of the resonance of what you're doing to maintain a high vibration for that body. So it's all you. It's all you. You cannot lose something that doesn't belong to you. And ultimately, the only thing that belongs to you is yourself. Okay? And once we understand that concept, it really truly does make life a little bit much more easier to deal with when we find ourselves in circumstances that are beyond not necessarily our comprehension, but in a respect that we really don't understand, why this is happening. We don't get the gist of why, this is happening. And, we tend to want to take possession of things that are not possessionable. And the thing of it is that, yes, if you have a 3D sense of thinking, third dimensional sense of thinking, when you understand that a marriage is I control you, you control me, right? To death do us part. And when you understand, that I go to a job and I have to clock in and clock out. And if you understand it from that perspective in a 3D sense of understanding this density, then you're correct. You are correct in that understanding. But when you understand things from a much different perspective, and it gives you closure on a lot of things, and it doesn't make you feel like you're crazy. Well, you might feel like you're crazy because this thought process is right now, for the sake of this conversation in this moment right now, it is what we would say a minority due to the lack thereof. But in the same breath, people are waking up. People are waking up. And now there's a plethora of people that can kind of somewhat understand this conversation. So, we're growing in a rapid rate in numbers. So eventually people will start to realize what I'm saying, and it will make complete sense. For those that it doesn't make sense to at this particular point in time. But, as I was saying in regards to that, you just have to understand yourself and know that in the healing process of everything, if you just look at it from a perspective that the only thing that you can control is yourself, and where is your state of mind in this sense of rationale and understanding. Because I tell you, when you get at a level where you realize that things are there more to assist you more than to be of a detriment to you, and you understand that you cannot control people, the only person that you can control yourself, and you can't lose something that doesn't belong to you, it resonates as a different type of resonance and a different type of energy, and you feel differently. Okay, you come out of the situation less angry, because the energy in that mindset, in that vibration sense of understanding, doesn't promote anger. It promotes peace. So when you understand that it's promoting the peaceful aspect of your existence to get you through your journey so that you can evolve and elevate yourself for whatever the reasons are that you came here, for whatever the reasons are for the experiences that you came here to experience, it would make your journey a peaceful journey while you're still acquiring your experiences, because now you're viewing the experience from a different mentality or a different state of mind, and it's there to promote more peace than chaos. The three-dimensional sense of this world and whatever all that comprises it's more chaos than not, and it's chaotic for a reason. And if you have the ability to find peace in chaos, then that means that that's another sign that you are evolving. When you're able to look at your immediate surroundings and understand the journey and the lessons in that journey more so than look at it as a problem, that means that you are evolving. That this situation is here to help you, not be a detriment to you. Because it's all about perception, it's all about intention, and it's all about reaction. So how you perceive, how you internalize in terms of how you project and how you react to things, it is the determination of whether your journey is going to be chaotic or if it's going to be peaceful. So as I say, this information, I'm just going to drop it, just a little bit, because as I say, I'm driving and I'm on my way to work, and I wanted this thought process to be fresh and crisp off the press. And this is why I'm saying it, but I'm going to do more things and give you something to think about in the effort to promote more healing, because I think that is the most important thing that this world needs, is to heal from all of this relative reality and realize our infinite potential that we have and our infinite powers that we have. And once you get in alignment with that understanding, new doors, new experiences come your way, and the energy is less dense, and it promotes a peace and it promotes a happiness, because you realize, like, God dang, wow, this is amazing. This is amazing, and you're more in gratitude for the experience more so than in a sadness or what have you. You're still gonna have. I'm gonna say this though, because I don't want people to think that you're gonna be floating and levitating and stuff like that. We are in a 3D density, and we are in a 3D environment, and the earth is changing. The earth has decided, Gaia has decided, that she no longer wants to be in a three-dimensional experience. So the waking up of many of us is creating this energy to support the decision that Gaia, the earth, Mother Earth, whatever you want to call it, has made in this transition. So I don't want you to think that, the 3D experience is not present. It's still present. And as long as you're in that state of mind, you're still going to go through these things, which is completely okay. But as an effort to promote healing, among the masses, this information is being given to us in an energy. It's not to say that the information has not been out there, but the energy that's facilitating it now is quite different. So the people that are actually receiving this information now can find more peace in the process. You understand, more so than the chaos energy, which doesn't really translate if you're trying to evolve, right? You're trying to come out of a 3D, so you can't use 3D to take you out of 3D. You have to use an energy that is more evolved than 3D to assist people out of the 3D state of mind and the 3D experience. So that's what I'm going to say. So you're going to have these experiences until you no longer have them in that energy, right? And it's perfectly fine. It's not a crime, but it's a beautiful blossom. It's a beautiful process.